Yeah, cozy everybody, because today we'll be playing a game called The Girl with Vacant Eyes, even though she's just a silhouette on the cover. Let's start. Contains violence, mentions suicide if you're under 13. Is it disturbed, have difficulty? Yeah, okay. Confident as ever, I arrived at school a while before it started. I was eager to meet the new student, Clarissa Sequoia, who was supposed to arrive today. Of course, I had no idea how to pronounce her last name properly, but whatever, I'm carefree. She was a total mystery. Virtually no one in the entire school even knew she existed before she joined, which says a lot considering how small our town is. Maybe you're all just bullies. I've always loved to meet new people. I hope that we could make good friends. Make good friends. Not be friendly with each other, alright? I surveyed the crowd and eventually saw Clarissa sitting all alone on the farthest bench. She must have been feeling pretty anxious, having to adjust to a brand new environment when no one knew her. Suddenly, Clarissa spotted me, and her eyes went wide. Very vacant eyes. She sat there motionless, seemingly begging me to talk to her. I happily obliged. So, hello, you're the new kid Clarissa, right? Yeah, I am. Strangely, Clarissa's eyes seemed incredibly vacant and distant. Oh, so that's why it's called the girl with the vacant eyes. Why not the girl with the incredibly vacant and distant eyes as well? Maybe it's too long. Hello, Hayden. Wait, how did you know my name? Suspicious. Even though us students normally get told what new transfer students' names are, they usually aren't told about our names. You know my name? Clarissa's body stiffened. She suddenly appeared shocked. People told me about you. You must be pretty popular. If that's the case, then why are you all alone? I guess. I mean, I did know a lot of people, but I wouldn't call myself popular by any standards. You guess? You need to be more confident in yourself. You are a really nice and wonderful person, Hayden, and I'm so glad I'm talking to you. We've been talking for all of 2 minutes. Yeah, what the hell? How the hell can you say those things to me? We just met, lady. This girl's acting like she's known me for months. Huh, maybe one side knows me too much. Thanks. Don't mention it. Anyways, I should be going right now. Goodbye. Wait, before I could respond, Clarissa had already run off to God knows where. God's like, hey, don't include me in your dilemma. That was certainly weird. That goes beyond weird, my guy. I decided to not think of it and head to class. When we entered class, Clarissa took her assigned seat at the very back of the room. Okay, class, you all know that we have a new student arriving today. Miss Clarissa, so-called? Just Clarissa will suffice. Thank you. Compared to how she spoke earlier this morning, Clarissa's current tone of voice seemed much more robotic. Mrs. Vasquez proceeded with the lesson like normal. As she was assigning homework, I glanced over behind me. Clarissa appeared to be staring directly at me. It didn't look like she just happened to be facing my direction, either. She appeared to be consciously focusing on me. Maybe there's a stain on my face. When Clarissa noticed me looking towards her, she quickly turned away and wrote something in her notebook. What the hell are you? I attempted to focus on the lesson for the remainder of the class. I'm more focused on why there are no people inside the classroom. The rest of the day was fairly uneventful, except for when one of my classmates tripped and spilled his food all over the floor during lunch. LOL. Is that the meme where the sad Pepe spilled his food on the cafeteria? He's crying. As I was making my way back to the front entrance, I was stopped by a familiar face. Oh, hi Clarissa, what's up? The ceiling. Hello, Hayden. I wanted to ask you something. She seemed different. There was something off about her demeanor that I couldn't place. Could you come over to my house for a little while this afternoon? Wait, what? We barely know each other, and she's suddenly inviting me to her house? Dude, this is not how you go with the social cues. How should I respond? I respond by saving the game first. Sure, I'll go with you. Even though I did have quite a bit of homework to get done, I figured that I might as well go with her. I might be able to get it done faster if I work with her after all. Sure. Good. Follow me. I followed Clarissa to her house, chatting about random things to pass the time. All the while I had a nagging feeling that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. That Clarissa's behavior was really suspicious. I drove the thoughts out of my mind and entered the front door. Once I did, I knew I should have listened to my brain's warnings. I had a feeling that something wasn't right about Clarissa, but before I could do anything about it, it was too late. After I went inside Clarissa's house that fateful day, I was never seen or heard from again. Bad advice. Alright, I got kidnapped. Password, Yan. Alright, I'll just get it. Yan. Alright. Load. No, I have other things to do. I don't want to get kidnapped and killed by you. No, I couldn't go to her house. Not when we've barely even met. Sorry, but I have some other stuff to do. Besides, I barely know you, so... What? No. Is it because of your friends? Do you value them over me? Yeah. Lady, we just met. Well, yeah, actually, I did value them over you. But I couldn't say that. In my mind, I'm making fun of people every day. But I couldn't say that out loud because I don't want any trouble. Not knowing what to say, I quickly left the school. She's just standing there. You can't do this. I'm doing it right now. As I left, I could barely hear Clarissa say, the audacity to choose them over me. I guess I have no choice now, do I? Calm down. What the hell, lady? Today was a nice day to walk home. The weather was perfect and I could hear birds singing and someone playing the guitar in the background. Like, dude, the whole time. Are you following me wherever I go? Guitar man. I walk at a low, leisurely pace. For some reason, I suddenly had a feeling of being watched. It's a bad sign when Guitar Man suddenly stops playing his guitar. I quickly turned around to see if anyone was following me. Oh my god, when I turned around, it's the same view as the front view from before. Like, what the hell? Am I in some kind of multiverse? A dimension where nothing changes? But I couldn't see anyone there. Still, I felt nervous, so I quickened my pace. The feeling didn't go away, not until I reached my front door, safe and sound. There you go. Oh, Guitar Man is playing again. Nice. It's all well and good now. All clear. When I got home, my parents weren't there. But why is the light open? They were probably working really late as usual, and wouldn't get back until after I was asleep. Oh well, I was old enough to take care of myself. I'm a big boy. Very big boy. I went to my room and started on my homework. Here, after hours of tedious equation solving with only a break to eat dinner, I was finished. Mathematics really was my worst subject. Tired, I checked the time. It's already 9:30. I should sleep. I turned out the lights and climbed into bed. Ah, I love you. But why? Why do you reject me? Why do you reject me, Hayden? Time to get up. I got up, got ready, and prepared for yet another day at school. Clarissa was sitting all alone again. Hello, is it okay if you sit by me again today? Where is the save? Where's the save? Is this a save? Sure. Sure, why not? Thank you so much. As I sat down, I noticed Clarissa's eyes transfixed on my face. Am I really that good looking? Don't give me the false confidence. She wasn't even trying to talk to me, just staring at my face. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Don't act like you did yesterday, okay? Okay? What did I do? If you do, bad things might happen. I said okay. You better not be lying. Lying? Don't you think you're being a little... Just don't talk anymore. I would rather we sat together in silence. What was up with her behavior today? This reaction was a tad excessive. I turned to see Clarissa staring at my face again. I decided not to question it. We sat quietly for a while until class began. What if I say no? Go through here, and then load. Yeah, I just saved, didn't I? No. I didn't really want to sit by her, especially not after how strange she was acting yesterday. Sorry, but I was going to sit somewhere else. ... question mark. Why? Why? You already rejected me once, remember? Yeah, I do. You're not allowed to reject me again, okay? That was part of the conversation, part of the rules. Okay, fine, I'll sit with... Come here, now! To my surprise, Clarissa actually grabbed my arm and tried to drag me towards her. How weak of a person are we? Hey, what is... She stormed off, continuing to drag me behind her. Okay, god damn it, lady. Your grip strength is amazing, actually. Wow, what the hell have you been doing? I've been trying in the gym to increase my grip strength. How do you do it? What's all this about? I realize that since you won't do what I ask, I'll just have to force you to stay with me. Okay, what the hell are you doing? Clarissa pulled out a box cutter, seemingly from nowhere. Get that thing away from me! I'm afraid of box cutters. The pain I feel whenever I see boxes being cut. It hurts me. Don't worry, I'll be joining you shortly in our new home. Ow! Our new home is going to be a box that was cut? Ow! I felt a sharp pain in my chest and looked down to see bright red blood staining my shirt. Oh, this is my new home. Oh, this sucks. Did she just stab me for not sitting with her? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is all your fault. You rejected me twice. Oh my... What? Well, this is unbelievably... Now die. Ouchie. Ow, stop that. Ow, I need to live. My blood pooled, turning the green grass crimson. Oh, don't do that. Red drops trickled from the corner of my mouth. The last thing I saw before it all faded away was Clarissa smiling brightly, as if admiring her handiwork. Stop doing that. I need to live, because I have to do something, like go to school bad and do rejection. Password fragment dead. Alright. Funny. Class was boring, just like normal. When the lunch bell rang, I hurried towards the cafeteria. Whenever the guitar man stops playing, we better be prepared. Hayden, wait! What's up? I have something to give you. An almost unnatural grin was on Clarissa's face. Okay, what is it? Another way to kill me? Another method? Here. Clarissa handed me a plastic bag with some cookies in it. Thanks. They are homemade. I hope you like them, hee. Then Clarissa ran off. Something just didn't seem right about this. Clarissa had gone from angry to ecstatic in just a few hours. It was as if our conversation this morning had never happened. I examined the cookies. There didn't seem to be anything off about them. In fact, they looked delicious. Afterwards, I went to the cafeteria to eat my lunch. After I finished eating, I debated whether I should eat the cookies now or save them for later. I was full, but the cookies were really tempting. Let's see. Save here. Yeah. Eat the cookies. Well, it's okay to be tempted sometimes. After all, they're just cookies. A few cookies won't hurt me. Hungrily, I wolfed down the treats. They were delicious. But a few seconds later, I noticed a slight bitter aftertaste in my mouth. Oh well. I quickly made my way back to class. While in class, I started to feel a little lightheaded. After a while, it was seriously interfering with my concentration. I excused myself to go to the bathroom and hopefully get better. Holy fucking shit, look at that bathroom. It's like a 5-star hotel's bathroom. This is not a bathroom of a school. Damn, dude. By the time I reached the bathroom, I was noticeably shivering. My face was pale and covered with sweat. This wasn't just lightheadedness. Maybe I'd come down with something. If so, then at least I might be able to skip class. I tried to leave the room but was immediately struck by a wave of nausea. I turned and immediately vomited into the sink. This was bad. Shaking, I once again attempted to leave, but collapsed on the floor. The floor was cold. Well, at least it's an expensive kind of floor. My vision blurred. A sharp pain in my stomach grew steadily stronger. What? Why is this? I barely had time to process it all. My vision faded to black. The pain disappeared as I fell unconscious. Unfortunately, I would never wake up again. Been in 3 toxic relations. Would be funny if it's called My Chemical Romance. Password fragment. Yandere. Alright. Load. Save the cookies. Nah, I'd better save them for later. The bell rang. It was time to head back to class. So funny. Of course, class was boring. But I did catch Clarissa staring at me again, but this time, an expression of confusion was on her face. Because you know what you did. You know what you did, you dumb bitch. I wonder why she keeps doing this. I'm starting to think she really likes me or something. But then why does she keep getting so angry at me for no apparent reason? Time to go home. Don't think about it. Thinking about it sucks. Today wasn't as beautiful a day as yesterday, even though the view still looks the same as yesterday. It's just one background reused. The sky was overcast and it looked like it could start raining any minute. Again, I had a feeling of being watched. It was even stronger than before. I looked behind me just to be sure. Nothing there, but it is the same background. I quickly made my way back home. Walking fast. When I got home, I noticed that my parents weren't there again. What the hell are you doing? Neglecting your parental duties. But then again, working late is part of the parental duties. As I didn't have very much homework to do tonight, I got it finished rather quickly. After a while of playing video games, chatting with friends, and watching dumb movies, it was time to go to sleep. I calmly walked over to my bedroom and crawled into my bed. What now? Huh? Who the hell? Did someone ring the doorbell? I checked the time. It was 10:30. Who the hell would be visiting my house so late at night? That's so irritating. I just want to go to sleep, man. There it goes again. I better check who's there. Fucking asshole. I looked through the peephole. The person standing at my door was none other than Clarissa. She had an annoyed look on her face. Should I open the door? I should probably save first, just in case I die. Alright, sure, open the door. I figured that making her wait wouldn't be such a good idea. Besides, I wanted to get this over with now and go back to sleep. Still, I wish I could have made myself look at least somewhat presentable. Oh well. I slowly opened the door. Hi, Clarissa, what is it? Clarissa's face lit up in an uncanny smile, but her eyes were even more vacant than before. Hello, I have something to tell you, and don't reject me like last time. What? You know how you have always felt as if someone is watching you. Wait, how does she know about that? Huh? You don't have to play innocent. I know you know what I am talking about. Yeah, I know, but how do you know? Simple. I was the one watching you. Excuse me, what? Watching me? Why the hell would you do that? Am I that good looking? Come on, don't feed my ego. Because I'm absolutely infatuated with you. In fact, you could say that I love you. You make me complete. I almost want to cut you open and crawl around inside. Ew. Wait, what the fuck are you? Hayden, I want you to tell me, will you love me too? Will you stay with me forever? None of this made any sense. It's the middle of the night and Clarissa randomly decides to come over and make an extremely creepy love confession to me. What the hell is with this girl? Go on, answer me. I guess I have no choice but to answer. Where does it say? Here. But before we do that, I wanted to see what happens if we don't answer the door. Nah, screw that. Stay outside, get cold, I don't care. I'd better not. Something about this seemed really suspicious to me. I quietly walked away from the door and returned to bed. The doorbell again? Damn it, it's almost midnight, sir. Why won't you leave? Take a hint, lady. I began to think that maybe I should humor her and open the door. I had a feeling that something really bad would happen if I didn't. I tried to brush the feeling off as a simple paranoia, but it refused to go away. What to do? No, again. I should have saved here. Yeah. Don't open the door. Pushing the anxiety out of my mind, I decided to ignore Clarissa and go back to sleep. Tired and shut my eyes, tried not to think about Clarissa's strange behavior. She could have bombed the house. Again? I've had enough of this shit. I blacked out the sound of the doorbell and drifted off to sleep. Whatever's gonna happen next. Time to wake up. Once again, I forced myself out of bed and got ready to face whatever the day would throw at me. As I did, I contemplated the nightmare I had that night. It seemed extremely realistic, in fact. Some part of me was unsure if it was even a dream at all. But it obviously was. I mean, why would Clarissa, of all people, be visiting me in the middle of the night? Unless she couldn't be stalking me, could she? No, it was just a nightmare, just a dream. As I arrived at school today, I felt a strong sense of impending dread. I had no idea what could have caused it. Perhaps it was that nightmare I had last night. I approached the building. Clarissa was standing there, seemingly waiting for me. Hayden. Yeah? Why do you reject me? Because you keep doing that. Stop being weird. What? When I came to visit you last night, you did not answer. Why? Wait, what? Came to visit you last night? Does she mean... Oh no. The person at the door. That wasn't a nightmare. Clarissa really was stalking me. That was you? Yeah, you did not answer. Clarissa was speaking so loudly and angrily that by this point everyone here was staring at all, and by everybody I mean no one at all. You know what happens when people reject me, right? No, I don't. Right? No. She pulled a box cutter out from her backpack. Again with the box cutter. Put it away, that's my kryptonite. What the fuck? Put that thing away now. I have a much better idea. Why don't you just die? Clarissa raised the box cutter above her head. I have to act fast. Admit you. What if I accepted? Run! I ran for Clarissa as fast as I could. She sprinted after me. People ran over to try and block her, but she pushed through the crowd with ease. Wow, they're actually helpful people, but not really. I felt an arm wrap itself around me and pull back. Nah! Don't try to run from me, darling. Ow! Clarissa raked the box cutter across my throat. This is why I didn't want any box cutter near me. They always want to cut me for some reason. I collapsed to the ground. A river of scarlet poured from the gash in my neck. My vision gradually dimmed. The pain was nearly unbearable. In the end, I thought I heard Clarissa chuckle softly behind me, but perhaps it was just my imagination. Bad end 6, futile escape. So this is number 6, no. Alright. How about I accept it? I'm fine. Kill me. I don't care anymore about my life. I didn't even have time to think before Clarissa plunged the box cutter to my stomach. I had plenty of time to think, actually. Ow! Ah! You don't deserve to live. Who says so? You? Who made you God, king of the world? A sharp pain shot through my entire body. I knew that this was the end. Clarissa raised her blade in preparation for a second strike. But then... What? Someone pulled her away from me in the nick of time. Get away, you sick freak! In those few seconds after Clarissa stabbed me, several students and teachers had run to the scene. Let me go. I need to... Just shut up and hold still, damn it. My rescuers restrained Clarissa, forcing her to drop the box cutter. It fell to the ground with a sharp clang. Shortly afterwards, the pain overcame me, and I lost consciousness. What now? Huh? I woke up in a bright white hospital room. Everything was but a dream. A dull pain persisted in my stomach. For the first few seconds, I couldn't remember how the hell I got there. But then, it all came flooding back to me. I was at school. Then Clarissa attacked me. I'm alive? Staying alive, staying alive. It was true. A crazy girl I had barely met stalked me and tried to stab me to death, but I survived. I'm alive! After spending a long time recovering, I learned that Clarissa had been put in a mental institution. I never saw her in person again. She deserves it. Apparently, she had been stalking me for several months before we even met. There were multiple pictures of me on her computer, along with a detailed record of everything I did. In hindsight, it was incredibly obvious that she was the one following me. I felt rather dumb for not noticing it earlier. I have no idea how she found out about me in the first place, or why she decided to latch onto me. I also heard that Clarissa's parents had died in a murder-suicide when she was very young, and that her adoptive parents were so neglectful that they basically allowed her to do whatever she wanted. I guess all the trauma she went through explains why she was so unstable, but it doesn't excuse her violent behavior by a long shot. So, even though Clarissa nearly killed me, I can't help but feel sorry for her. I really hope that she ended up getting the help she so desperately needed. Nothing else eventful has happened in my life since then, and I sincerely hope it stays that way. True end. Life goes on. Oh, so this is how it ends. So this is number 8. Tari. No, not yet. Next. Fight back. Yeah, I'm gonna harm you. I couldn't just stand there. I had to fight back somehow. I'm gonna punch you with my skinny arms. I mustered up all my strength and pushed Clarissa backwards. Uh-oh. Ah! She hit the hard concrete pad with full force. Oh, shit! On impact, her head gave a loud cracking noise. I stared in shock, waiting for her to get up and, hopefully, be apprehended by the people rushing over to the scene. She didn't get up. What did I? No, this couldn't be happening. I'm going to jail, fellas. She was just unconscious. I was sure any second she would wake up, and then the police would get there and take her to jail or something. Right? She couldn't be dead, right? After a few minutes of me trying to process what just happened, the authorities arrived. Ah, crap. Clarissa was taken straight to the hospital. She was declared dead on arrival. I had killed her. In the end, I was acquitted because I was simply defending myself. Yeah, we got scot-free. There was no possible reason for me to be guilty. But the guilt of taking someone's life, no matter how psychotic that person was, would stay with me until the day I died. Neutral and survivor's guilt. Password fragment. So we got Yandere Nogatari. Load up. What if we open the door? I forced her to wait long enough. She's been standing out in the cold for at least an hour now. I'm so nice. I slowly opened the door. Hi, Clarissa, what is it? Clarissa's face lit up. Oh, same thing. Skippity-doo-dah-day. Let's see. Yeah, I love you. Clarissa, I love you too, even though we barely even met. Her eyes lit up, and for a second she didn't even look threatening anymore. Really? Really? Clarissa flew forwards and locked me in her embrace. She goddamn sprouted wings. Like an eagle's capturing their prey. Hey now. Oh, hide it. I'm so very happy. You don't know how much this means to me. Please, stay with me forever. I will. You must. Clarissa released me from her embrace. And that means you have to escape with me too. Escape? What do you mean? We're not in the escape room. This world isn't meant for the two of us. Also, I have to make sure that we'll never be separated. So, would you please disappear with me? Wait, what? Can I say no? She couldn't mean. Ow, again with this. No, box cutter again to my throat. I looked downwards to see a bright red spreading across my shirt. Clarissa tightly gripped a bloody box cutter in her hand. Did she just stab me? Wait, what the hell? Now we'll be together for eternity. Gods of our own private world, hee hee. Again with this shit. As I stood there in shock, Clarissa raked the box cutter across my neck. It's so dumb. I collapsed to the ground. Blood poured from the gash in my throat and pulled across the concrete. For some reason, Audacity stopped recording in this part. Good thing I noticed it. Now, where were we? Within minutes, my vision had blurred. I looked up Clarissa's remorseful smile one final time. Why did you stop, OBS? They quietly faded into eternity. Bad and for fashion. Let me just put it here. Bad and do for... No. Okay. Next, so we have bed in 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're missing number 5. Where is number 5? What if I say, no way in hell, man. Stay with you forever after you said and done all this creepy shit? No fucking way. Listen, I know you're in love with me, but stalking me for days on end and showing up at my house unannounced in the middle of the night just isn't acceptable. Do not. What? This cannot be allowed. Disappear, will you? Ow. Again with this shit, I felt a sudden sharp pain in my chest and looked down to see blood staining the concrete porch. Clarissa stood in front of me with a vacant stare, a bloody box cutter in her hand. God damn it, you should not be allowed to be given box cutters if you do some weird shit with it. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you? I hate you. Just die already. Ow, I barely had time to process what was happening before Clarissa landed a second blow to my stomach. Scarlet blood splashed over her face. Do not reject me. Stop that. I need that to go to school. The repeated stabs soon left a gaping bloody hole in my torso. Goddamn. This is gonna be awkward going to school tomorrow. Hey, fellas, just ignore the gaping hole in my chest and all the blood on the floor, please. The last thing I ever thought about it before it all faded to black was how beautiful the stars look in the night sky above. Bed and 5. Okay, there you go. Bed and 5. Password fragment Mo. Okay, now that we're done with that, we've completed the whole fragment thingy. Now we try to go read the bonus story. Wait, is this the part that's gonna stop recording if I do this? Yandere no monogatari. Yandere no monogatari. There you go. Correct the password. Please. Yes, it's recording. It's continuing the recording. My name is Clarissa Sokla. I've always had an intense fear of being abandoned. Well, not always. It only started when my parents died. My mother stabbed my father to death and killed herself. In doing so, she abandoned me. I always wondered why she would do such a thing. Why would she choose to abandon me in such a cruel way? Was I just not good enough? Can someone make a remake of this game? I think this is awesome. For years, I felt empty. When Mother left me, it was like she took a piece of my soul with her. Even my new parents still left me empty. She has a talent for using box cutters in an assassin sort of way. I only felt whole again when I met a very special person. When we were next to each other, I felt as if I could barely control my own actions, and yet I was happy. Being next to him seemed to fill a hole in my heart. We loved each other for years, did we? Until that fateful day. I'm not sure what happened, but he decided to leave me for someone else. Was it something I said, something I did? I'm still not sure. But the fact is that he abandoned me, rejected me. Again, I was empty, hollow. It was then that I finally understood the reason my mother left me and took father with her. She wanted to keep father with her forever. I decided that the next time I saw my special person, I would do the same. I waited for him for years until the opportunity came. I found him again. He looked different, sounded different, and even had a different name, but somehow I could tell that it was him. Or maybe that's just another person. That was a different guy. I could see his soul there. No, you can't. I knew I couldn't let him run away this time, so I came up with a plan. I followed him for months, gathering all the information I could find. His phone number, address, social media, daily routine, everything. Surely if I memorized his behavior, it would be impossible for him to outsmart me again. When I finally felt confident enough, I decided to see him again, in person. Couldn't believe my luck when my new parents transferred me into the school. On the first day there, he even went up to talk to me. I felt like I ruined it though, because afterwards he acted scared of me. Rejected me. That day, I had an epiphany. If I couldn't make him love me through normal means, I would take the same route Mother did. I would force us to die together. Wow, great logic. We would ascend to our own private heaven with nothing to get in our way, ever. We would become gods of our own world, together, forever. After all, this was what Mother would have wanted from me. This is what's best for everyone. No, it isn't. Haydn will be mine. It was never his choice to begin with. Bonus story is so dumb. Yeah, this little visual novel has a lot of potential. The girl with the vacant eyes, even though she's just a silhouette in the cover. I think they used the free assets of Vampire, and they made something really entertaining out of it. Really great. With this, yeah. So if you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.